Well, I thought everyone knew this information. Maybe they didn't. I thought most people knew that the judiciary judges don't use gavels. But I guess some people don't know, because there was a bit of confusion when the judiciary sent out some information and they put a gavel on it. Before I read that author's opinion, that the Ministry of Justice should have known better, and that there is consequences for the public having confidence in the justice system. This is not the first time this outcry for judges that they don't use gavels has been criticized. An article was published in The Guardian some time ago, titled "Knock It on the Head, BBC, Judges Don't Use Gavels," and criticize the BBC television show series Garlow's Law, Tales from the Old Bailey. And they were criticized for a failure to get the court procedures right. And this author was so upset about the television drama portraying wooden gavels, and said that they clearly do not do their research, and they don't agree with the defense that it adds dramatic effect. Let's read a portion of what this author has to say. I've left a full link in the description area, but they believe that this has these symbols. This has consequences for public understanding and confidence in the judicial system. If judges are seen as characters that bang gavels and wear antiquated wigs as a matter of course, it is not surprising that understanding and confidence in the judiciary declines. It is not surprising that judges can be the targets of wholly unwarranted media attacks as enemies of the people. Now, I wonder if this author was also upset because a controversial bill was introduced just before he had written this article, that wanted to allow judges to use the gavel in England and Wales. And the argument for it was litigants felt overwhelmingly that to hear a decisive wood-on-wood smack would signal a conclusion of the proceedings and give a sense of closure for the parties. In addition, a survey was done in the wake of Brexit, and they found that there was increased support for the iconic wooden gavel. And I've left links to that article that was written in the ICLR, who are the Official Law Reports Incorporated Council of Law Reporting. So you can check out those links as well. Let's hear from a judge as to build confidence in the judicial system. I saw this really interesting videos that some of the judges have been making, so that you can understand where their backgrounds are from and how they got interested in becoming a judge. So let's watch one of those videos, because I think you'll find it quite interesting.
Well, I think as a child I had a fairly hazy knowledge of the law. I suspect with many others I watched TV shows in the late 1970s like Crown Court, and I did express an interest, I'm told, in being able to bang a gavel and shout silence in court. Unfortunately, I was then told later, and discovered many years later, that in fact the judge doesn't do that, and contrary to urban myth, English judges don't have gavels.
Well, from that judge's perspective, it certainly seems that he was inspired to become a judge because of the portrayals on TV shows and the images that he saw as a young child. So that's got to be a good thing. Let's listen to another one that I can certainly identify with.
I'm Lisa Sullivan. I think when I was at school, I was known for being quite argumentative, and so I had a lot of teachers who said I should be a lawyer, and I went with that and became a barrister.
Well, that is so true. If you want to work in the law, you have to be able to put a good argument together. And I hope you check out these judges. I think you'll find them very interesting to know a bit of how they got interested in working in the judicial system and becoming a judge, and what they did prior to their career moves. And so check out those links below, and I'll give you some final thoughts. Personally, I think that the gavel is just a symbol of justice. And like, for example, in Canada, it's never been used. And in the UK, it is not used. So some people get upset if we show the gavel in UK when we're talking about UK cases. Like, do you think we have a responsibility not to use the gavel in our videos or our, when we talk about legal cases in the UK? Can you imagine if we didn't show the gavel? Then you might just think we're talking about some business meeting. What do you think? Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Information is power. Please like and share. Why not watch some of our other videos? And contact Legal Minded Friends if you need legal help. Thank you.